Hands down, my favorite news story for months. The city of San Diego is outlawing digital only grocery deals. Dun dun dun. Yes. So, the city council for the city of San Diego passed an ordinance requiring grocers that offer digital discounts or coupons to make corresponding paper coupons and pricing of identical value available to all consumers. Now, to me that just sounds nice. But apparently this is dramatic, and I will show you why. But first, keep in mind that there is a growing trend where major chains, not just grocery stores, but lots of, pharmacies, just lots of large businesses, they hide discounts behind digital walls. Okay. Yeah. You have to have an app, you have to have internet access, you have to have a card, you have to sign up, you have to have an email address, something. Okay. Yeah. And that those without reliable digital access to afford these basic necessities end up paying higher prices. So the city's ban on the digital only deals comes at a time when a lot of grocers are really struggling on how to reach price sensitive consumers. Okay. And we've talked about, the sometimes fun marketing tactics that grocery stores do to make you spend more. Right. Okay. So I'm pretty impressed that a city in California of all places had the, 12 brain cells to put together to go, hey, maybe we should stop this. But they are not the only ones. Apparently, there has been similar attempts in places like New Jersey, Washington State, Illinois, Massachusetts. I need this to be a national thing. Okay. All right. But before you go, of course, everybody's on board. Now we have to hear from the California Grocers Association. That's their lobbying group. Okay. Mm-hmm. Now, they came out and they said that this ordinance is actually going to reduce access to discounts for San Diegans. Okay. And he claims that the proposal will make special offerings like loyalty programs, which fairly reward a store's best customers, and they will make these deals unworkable. Now, I don't know about you, but I wish I had like a giant question mark over my head, because I'm like, who invited the party pooper? Okay. Well, his statement goes on to say, the real purpose of coupons for the food industry is to introduce individuals to new products, whatever they may be, as well as also reward them for previous shopping experiences. Very rarely are coupons intended to reduce consumers' costs. Well, hello, Captain Obvious. Okay? I mean, if you don't know, coupons are marketing. Companies put out coupons to get you to buy stuff. Yes, it is at a discounted rate, usually to get you to try a product, fall in love, and then continue to buy it at regular price. Now, as most consumers, we like coupons because they do save us money while also allowing us to try new products at a discounted rate. My issue with the California Grocers Association is there are lots of like digital only deals when it comes to special pricing on produce. There's tons of grocery stores where the regular price of grapes is $2.99, but if you click this digital coupon, you can get grapes for $1.99 a pound. And if you don't have the app or internet access or just know how to go in and clip coupons, you have no choice but to pay the higher price. The lower price is not even an option for you. Right. Whereas this ordinance makes it to where if I go into a store and say, I don't have a cell phone, I don't have internet access, my phone's dead, I could go up to customer service, grab a sheet of paper with all the coupons, and I could get the exact same price as somebody who has a smartphone or knows how to use one.
And that's the thing is, you're creating barriers for access. And the people who often could most benefit from having access to lower pricing is those who don't have access to other types of technology as well. So like all of
And you
that.
may be thinking like everybody has access to the internet. No. San Diego, considered a very high cost of living area. According to one of their like almost like a sensor, like a survey of their area, it says that over 28% of households don't have broadband internet access. That's approximately 53,000 households that don't have internet access. So those 53,000 households are going to pay higher prices simply for the fact that they don't have internet access. And that's kind of bullshit.
I
Like,
completely agree.
you remember when like all the stores came out with the loyalty cards where all you had to do to get special pricing was have the tag, or the card. And even now, like I go to Ingles, and if I go shop at Ingles and I don't scan my card, I'm going to pay higher prices than the exact same amounts of food and somebody scans a card first. Okay.
Right.
Now, the only difference there is that I didn't have to go on their website and pick and choose the digital coupons. This was just like club pricing versus non club pricing. Whereas, we have made it so difficult to save money, and we've actually made it to where you have to jump multiple hurdles just to get the advertised price. I can't tell you how many times I've looked at like a Kroger ad where it has a great price on produce. And then in the tiny, tiny fine print, I realize I have to clip a coupon and make sure, that I have an account in order to get that price. Why can't we just have the price be what it is? You go into the store, you get the price.
That's what I don't understand. And oftentimes when you go into Kroger's app, it's obtuse. Like trying to, like you put in, they have a search bar at the top. The search bar is for items, so you can find it in the aisles in the stores. But actually, and then there's like the discount section or the deals section, and then the coupon section is separate than like the deal section. So like in addition to offering you a lower price on the app, they don't even make that easy. And that's not just them. I think it's intentional across the board. So they want to make it appear that you've got a lower price. But if you're not paying close enough attention, you're not getting any of it.
Now, according to this, which I have not seen this in person, okay? According to this, in 2023, Kroger started offering online deals to in-store shoppers via in-lane printers.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Those, yeah, I know what they're talking about.
And so they're saying like the Catalinas and stuff like that. And that by the end of the year, stores like Stop and Shop, they have plans for a chain wide rollout of in store kiosks that allow customers to activate digital deals and personalized offers without needing to use a smartphone or a computer. Now, one of my like small IGA type stores has one of these things, and it's basically like a giant iPad, if you will. It's all,
Right.
just touch, but I still have to have an email address. I still have to understand how to use the technology. Whereas just having a paper copy of the coupon solved.
But this is again, it's intentionally obtuse. When you walk into
Yeah.
a store, like there's a lot of times where signage can influence what you're going to get or not. So walking in, go, okay, these 10 items I know have online coupons, go to the thing, log in, get the coupons. You're going through the store and say you come across 2 to 3 additional items, then you're having to go all the way back to the front to the machine to re-enter those items. Or if you're walking in without having planned any of that and you're like coupon, 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 and then you at the end of the thing, you're like, I've got to go back to the machine, figure out what matches up and click it in. So like that's worse. Like just print a stupid sheet of paper.
Yeah, exactly. So let us know down below. What do you think about banning digital only coupons at places like grocery stores and pharmacies? Or, should paper coupons be available at every store no matter what?